Time for another 5-minute Powers Play, college hockey fans in the desert Southwest. Coach, you look incredibly good for a 73-year-old man. I heard you say that you were aging pretty quickly last weekend, but how you feel?
I think after last weekend, I'm more like 83. But no, hey, 2 more wins. It's like I told the guys, like in February you take wins any way you get them. We've stacked up a good amount of wins here in the back half, and I'm proud of the guys for that. And now again, we just have to finish the job. We got 4 left.
Okay, so you had a unique week. We talked about before you went out there. It's 2 different universities, 2 different spots. You had to move from arena to arena. Was that difficult, or did it go pretty smoothly?
Well, I don't know if it was difficult, but it was different. Yeah. For sure, it was way different. Our guys aren't used to that, and we haven't had that all year, where those teams in Atlantic and in the ECAC and Hockey East, they have a different opponent every night. So they're used to that adjustment of a new team, And so, we last week with how we do things and approach things, we didn't even talk or think about Bentley until after the game against Holy Cross. So we looked at them and prepared the best we could. And I don't think we played great, but at the end of the day, I thought the last 2 periods defended well, weren't ever under duress. They didn't have very much offensive zone time. A lot of their stuff was in transition off the rush. And we got a 3-0 win.
I want to talk about a hashtag that I started about 4 weeks ago. I said new gear, because I thought you guys showed me a new gear that I hadn't seen in this team, where they were able to step up, and no matter what the situation, I know they've done it all year, but particularly in the last 4 weeks or so, they found this gear where they just know that they can put teams away if they have to, even if it's by goal or coming down from 2 goals. Your thoughts on that?
I just think that we have a group of kids that know how to win. Yeah. They know what it takes to win. They've gotten the job done. We're one of 4 teams in the country that have 20 wins, 2 back-to-back 21 seasons. This group of kids knows what they know what it takes to win. Is it as pretty as some people would like it to see consistently? Is it by a huge margin as some people would like to see as consistently? No, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The computer doesn't award you for 6-7 goal wins. It awards you for wins, and our guys have won.
Okay, so it's senior week, and I know this is always a bittersweet weekend for you because it's the last home series for your seniors, and I know how much they mean to you. I just visited with 2 of them, the Paschnik brothers. I asked them to revisit and reminisce a little bit about them coming here. What are your thoughts about recruiting the Paschniks and bringing them here, and what they've meant to you over the last 4 years?
I mean, you can't even state the impact that those 2 have had on our program. It's doing them a huge disservice, and even attempting to in 30 seconds or less. But they know what they mean to me. They know what they mean to our program and our staff. And they've set a standard here. They came here to build something. They came here to set a standard, and they've done just that. They will leave a true legacy here, and that's why they came to Arizona State. They could have gone anywhere they wanted, but they came here with a blank canvas, no history, no tradition, no nothing, and they've turned us into what we are today, and it's something they can hang their hat on for the rest of their lives.
Last week I had a chance to visit with another senior, and Brett Gruber, and one thing that he kept telling me was, no matter how successful they are or aren't, he really enjoys hockey for the fact that he's built friends for life. Yep. How close is this team? Because they all tell me they're really close. That's
what they have done. This group of seniors, with the culture that they've helped us build, is their legacy. No matter what happens the rest of the year on the ice, the culture that they've built in our room and away from the rink, and in a real family, tight-knit atmosphere that's unbreakable, is something that they did, and that's their legacy. Whether or not we go to a Frozen Four, win a national championship, go to a tournament, whatever, that's all icing on the cake. But they came here, they have accomplished what they came here to do, and that's build a legitimate culture and make Arizona State into a legitimate Division I program, and they've done that.
All right, Alaska-Anchorage coming to town this weekend. What's the game plan for these guys, and what do you expect out of Alaska-Anchorage?
They work really hard. They're playing really good hockey right now. They should have beat Mankato 2 weeks ago. They were up, I think, 2 goals with a minute left, and somehow Mankato tied it, and they ended up tying them. They just took Bowling Green on the road to overtime. just like everybody's good. You can't take any nights off. You can't take any weekends off. You can't take any teams lightly, and we won't. We will not take these guys lightly. These games mean a lot to us. They're must-win games, and most importantly, paramount to everything else, we have an obligation to our seniors to send them out with 2 wins at home.
Okay, so you got Anchorage coming up. We know what you guys have done. How are you health-wise right now? I know there's a couple guys you were hoping to get back this weekend. Is that going to happen, or it's still too early to tell?
Well, no new injuries from the previous weekend's game, so that's a positive, and we're optimistic that we could have Jacob Wilson back this weekend. He skated today, looked good. He's looking optimistic, and then Como will be out again.
Okay, so we wrap this up. I want you just to reflect, if you will, for just a minute on the building of this program. You showed me a board in your office that was white about 4 years ago, and you said these are the things that we want to accomplish as a program. We're moving down the ladder, 20 win seasons back to back. I can go on and on and on. But when you look back, last year's team got ready to go to a national tournament, right? And they were a solid team. This team, I think, is better. Your thoughts?
It is better. We and it's no knock on last year's team. It was a great group of kids, and we did some great things. But we have a better team this year. We've thought that from day one. I think our body of work this year is even better than it was last year. We anticipate and still have the opportunity to eclipse last year's win total. I think we have more quality wins this year than we did last year. And I think that, God bless him, he's a Sun Devil for life, and we wouldn't be here without him. I think a lot of people out there thought that we would take a big step back losing Joey DeCord.
Yeah.
And we've taken a step forward. And that's because we have a great group of kids and a foundation and a backbone here that it's next man up no matter what. Doesn't matter who goes down. It doesn't matter who graduates. It's move on, move forward, and continue to improve. So I think our body of work this year is better than it was last year. And we've proven we're not going anywhere.
And the final thing on that is a lot of people ask me, what are you going to do this next season, because this team is so good? And I'm saying this team that's coming in next year might be better than this one, and I've already projected you guys to be chasing a 30-win season. Is that unrealistic at this point?
I mean, 30's hard, but so I won't even get into that. But we as the work that our staff does, Mike and Alex, recruiting, and the kids that we have coming in. We have Chris Grando coming off his redshirt year. We will be a better team, and people may not want to believe that, but they don't have to. I don't care what they think. I told everybody we'd be better this year, and we are. And we anticipate having an even better team next year, and it's exciting to look at that and exciting to think about what the possibilities could become and moving into the future. But again, we're just so excited about the present and excited about the opportunities that this team and this group of kids have to accomplish together and to send these true foundational builders and these 4 kids out on the right note.
Well, I know you're going to get a fanful from southern Alberta, because I know Bonneville's coming down in force for this weekend, but it's going to be a fun weekend here. It's always tough to have that last home series, but good luck this weekend, and take care of Anchorage.
You will. Thank you.